People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet, and my blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And I'm coming at you in pain right now because of an old rotator cuff injury, and I had some lasagna for dinner. Bad move. I haven't had lasagna in like a year, and it resulted in gas. Right where I was already in pain, I have like a gas bubble. I took a handful of baking soda, drank some water behind it. So a few burps from now, the gas will probably go away. And then I took some painkiller, and hopefully that'll kick in soon. But I'm doing what I know works, and I'm going to show you what that is. This is a 2-pound weight. Actually, it's a can of cherry pie filling that expired a year ago. Well, actually, it says Best Buy 709. Probably isn't expired, but we never opened it up to find out. But in the meantime, it weighs 2 pounds, which is the perfect size weight to do what I'm going to do. I don't see the need to buy weights when certain things already weigh the amount you need and has a shape that's congruent to the human body, like fits in my hand rather nicely. But what I do is I lift my arm with the 2-pound weight and go behind my head like this, very slowly. Then I move my arm back, forward, up, to the side. Then I repeat. And I know if you have a rotator cuff injury, your first thought is, oh man, that's just going to cause more issues. But what it does is it forces the rotator cuff to heal. I learned that in physical therapy years ago. There are a bunch of little teeny movements with a weight, and you have to make sure you go slow. And when you first do it, yeah, it does hurt quite a bit. But it gets better shortly after that. And even though the whole exercise session itself, especially if you do this for 7 minutes like you're supposed to, is darn near excruciating, you can go several months without the pain coming back, which is why I do it. It's a natural way of killing the pain without having to take medicine every 15 seconds. Now I'm turning my hand with the can in it. And if you look real close, you could tell it's making my muscles flex. Oh. I injured my rotator cuff in my first year of driving a school bus. Just from all the turns and stuff you make on the rather large steering wheel, you know, that's when I learned that basically when you do the pre-trip of your bus, you should do a pre-trip of your body. Stretch before you start driving. And that's also true for driving a car. Stretch a muscle, especially if you haven't drove for a while or if you're planning a long trip. And I do this when I travel on the road, like when I drove to St. Louis. We did that all in one day, straight shot. We didn't take any breaks except for like the rest stops. Well, while everybody else was running to the potty, I was doing yoga exercises and stretching and bending at the waist and making sure my knees and my legs and everything was nice and limber along with my arms. And everybody's like, aren't you tired? You did all the driving. Nope. Because I refresh my muscles. It's like when you lift weights, you go into the point of muscle failure. That causes the muscle to become stronger because when it repairs itself with more muscles. Oh, that is starting to feel better. But when you do this, and now because it's starting to feel better, I have to remind myself to go slow, because if you do this too fast, you can cause more issues than what you're trying to fix. But if you have a rotator cuff injury, give this a try. If you have 2-pound weights, go ahead and use them. If not, grab something that weighs about 2 pounds, like a cherry pie filling can that weighs 1.5 pounds. Now, I'm going to go finish doing this and remind myself to go slow. And y'all stay blessed. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye now.